Opendoor versus local cash buyers. What Long Island home sellers need to know before choosing how to sell for cash. If you've been searching for ways to sell your home quickly for cash, you've probably come across Opendoor. They run national ads, the website is slick, and the pitch sounds simple. Request an offer, skip the hassle, close fast. But before you assume Opendoor is an option for your Long Island home, there are some important things you need to know. Let's start with how Opendoor actually works. Opendoor is what's called an iBuyer. They use automated pricing algorithms to generate cash offers on homes at scale, buy them, renovate them, and resell them for a profit. The model is built around speed and volume, not personalized service or local expertise. They operate primarily in Sunbelt markets: Phoenix, Atlanta, Dallas, Charlotte, Las Vegas. As of 2026, Opendoor is not actively buying homes on Long Island or in the New York metro area. So for most Long Island sellers watching this video, Opendoor simply isn't an option. But let's still walk through how their model works because it helps you understand what to look for in any cash buyer. Opendoor charges a 5% service fee on every transaction. That's $25,000 on a $500,000 home before anything else. Then they conduct a home inspection and deduct repair costs from the initial offer. Their analysis shows repair deductions average between 1 and 3% of the home's value, and some sellers have reported deductions of $30,000 or more. Add standard closing costs of around 1%, and you're often looking at a total cost of 7 to 9% of the sale price. That's comparable to or higher than a traditional agent commission. Here's the part that catches sellers off guard. The initial offer from Opendoor often looks competitive, but 72% of Opendoor sellers report receiving a lower final offer after the inspection, once repair deductions are applied. By that point, many sellers have already mentally moved on and feel pressure to accept. It's not deceptive, but it is a business model built on buying at a discount. Now compare that to how a local cash buyer like the Property Father operates. We visit your property in person, we walk through it, assess the condition, and make a written offer based on what we actually see. That offer is the number. There are no repair deductions after the fact, no service fee on top, no algorithm adjusting the price based on data it pulled from a server in another state. The offer you receive is what you walk away with at closing, minus standard New York closing costs. On timeline, local cash buyers are typically faster than iBuyers. We close in 7 to 14 days. Opendoor's timeline, where they do operate, ranges from 14 to 60 days depending on their internal scheduling. We work around your move-out date. On local knowledge, there's no comparison. We know Long Island values because we buy homes here. We know the difference between a Babylon bungalow and a Huntington Colonial, what a Patchogue split level is worth after renovation, and what buyers in Nassau County are paying right now. Opendoor's algorithm doesn't have that granularity in this market. So who should consider an iBuyer like Opendoor? If you're selling a move-in ready home in a Sunbelt market where they operate, want a fully digital process, and are comfortable with the possibility of post-inspection adjustments, it might be worth getting their number. But for Long Island sellers in 2026, the practical choice is a local cash buyer who knows your market, shows up in person, and gives you a real offer without the fine print surprises. If you want to know what your Long Island home is worth to a serious local cash buyer, call us at 5165-486558 or visit thepropertyfather.com. We'll have an offer for you within 24 hours.